Here we are today with Nathan Cartwright, a sculptor and gallery owner of the Hive.
Welcome to my underground lair. This is the King Bee speaking.
Hey, how you doing, Nathan?
Hey, great, Patty. Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I love it. I was looking at your work and I really liked it. It's very interesting. It's like a fantasy gone wrong. It's very like Clive Barker-ish, with maybe Hobbit-ish scenery.
Love it.
And there's lots of mythos. I wanted to know what inspires your aesthetic.
It's funny that you said Clive Barker, because I'm like thinking Nightbreed.
Lori?
How do you know my name?
Oh, that's a good question.
It's a great movie. I've always loved monsters and mythology and all the different characters, the deities, the angels, the devils, all the stuff.
Yeah.
It's been really fun for me all the way since I was a kid. Look at Bosch paintings, epic, apocalyptical paintings from hundreds and hundreds of years
You
ago.
have a pantheon of characters, right? That you work with?
Yes, I like to bring in new characters and then also reuse older characters. And this one, I mean, the most recognizable ones would be in the middle, because it's the Wolf Boy, and then the flying monkeys in the background. I always loved the Wizard of Oz.
Hell yeah.
When I was a kid, they played Wizard of Oz every Easter
Strange.
on public television. This one, it's kind of an assembly of all these characters, all these different kind of archetypes and characters around the snake, kind of looking at you, the viewer. And in the center is the Wolf Boy. And Wolf Boy is my kind of alter ego, my inner child. He's looking at you with a magnifying glass, and he's looking at you, you're looking at him. Behind him is a halo that has a magnifying glass actually embedded in it that shows kind of a little cosmos. There's a little tiny astronaut in there floating in space. So I like macrocosm and microcosm. I think everything is a miniature of the big in the universe. We are a microcosm of the macrocosm.
Yeah.
And our body is a macrocosm of the microcosm of our inner self,
That's
like
so
ourselves
true.
and all that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Get it?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
down with that.
And there's a lot of little things going on in there.
Well, let's take a look. Oh shit. That devil ape has a cell phone.
You know, it's the pressure of social media needing to be on there. There's the monkey on. He's got the gold chains and he's got
Oh
his
my
little
God,
cell
sure
phone.
he's
on
swagging.
Tony's shoulder there, just making sure he keeps up on his social media posts.
Nathan, I just spotted your gnome pissing on the
Yeah, right there.
mushrooms.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit. There's a little opera singer right here. That's me. That's a little character of me. And there's a tiny bee on his hat.
I see it.
Yeah. My dog Bacon. I put him
Bacon
in there.
makes a cameo.
Bacon Bits, man.
Hey, Bacon. Are you an art dog? You can hang out. Just don't chew me up, okay? I love Bacon.
Yeah, he's a good little dude.
Okay, it's cool. It's cool. Sometimes I'm not everybody's type, you know. That guy holding the fish.
Fishes are, to me, are ideas. You know, like when you go in to figure out your thing, or not figure it out, but when you go into the self to access information and make cool things happen, you have to go into the dark of the water, into the unknown. And then you fish and you pull out these little gold nuggets.
Wow.
That fish could be the next great masterpiece.
Yeah, the centerpiece here. Let's look in the back. What is that?
There's a little tiny astronaut floating in there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's just floating in space. I've really been digging that metaphor of, you know, when things get rough inside, go outside.
Oh,
And then going out into space is actually like going into the nothingness. So it's like, I think the whole life process is about, you know, introspection and then bringing that towards, you know, contributing to the world. So going in to go out and going out to go in.
I noticed there were
Art
a
is
lot
the
of rainbows in your sculpture.
Yeah, that's kind of my symbol of the soul. It's like for an artist, we have, I mean, I'm a sculptor too, I guess I do have clay, but as an artist, as a painter, you know, the prism, I've always been infatuated with the colors of the prism. When light refracts, it creates a rainbow. I don't know why, it's always really blown my mind.
Your lipstick looks great today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Perfect.
Yeah, I guess it's like a dirty fuchsia.
Oh yeah, dirty fuchsia.
Yeah.
Dirty fuchsia for Dirty Patty.
That's right.
It's amazing.
What about this beautiful maiden with her tit out?
Yeah, so this whole scene right here was designed off of Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper.
Oh shit!
It's flipped. It's inverted. She would be over here in the painting. If you flip it and bring up an image of that Da Vinci's Last Supper, you'll see that this is the exact.
That's so fucking cool.
So I kind of have this guy whispering in her ear. He's kind of like a Faust, kind of like a devil, kind of whispering in her ear, trying to cause problems.
Yeah.
So he's a signaler. He's pointing. Everyone's pointing at everyone these days.
Oh, yeah.
Judgment, pointing at each other. Keep everyone divided and keep everyone pointing fingers at everyone else.
Wow.
And forget to deal with their own shit, right?
That's fucking good commentary right there.
This is really fun. This is a little microcosm right here. The tortoise and the hare. There's a little hare down here. He's wearing a gold chain, and then you have the tortoise with the clock on his back. So, in the story, the tortoise kind of wins, I guess. Just patience.
Yeah, patience.
This guy is he's got a snapping turtle head going. He's staring at the turtle, just like, when are you gonna get to the finish line, dude? But really, it's not like a one-off deal. You have to be patient the entire time. You have to just always stay patient and humble in life, I think. I mean, work hard, do the best you can, but always be humble. That's when all the beautiful things happen.
Yeah.
It gets a little mechanical in here. You have this double gnome masked robot who's pretending to be in love with this female robot kind of doing her work on him.
Oh. He's pretending to be in love.
Yeah.
Why is he pretending?
Well, he's made of steel.
Okay. So
It's hard for a robot to be in love. I mean, no, it's cool. I mean, I'm sure that they can, maybe on some level, or at least have the idea of it, but...
Do you feel like a robot?
Sometimes. Sometimes. I mean, I think that love is like what I do. So I'm in love.
Yeah.
I live, I live in love because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I've always wanted to be an artist. I've always wanted to paint and sculpt. And when I'm painting and sculpting, I'm in love. So it's the best way that I can access that. With other people as well, but... It doesn't have to be romantic.
No.
Love doesn't have to be romantic. It could be
Not at all.
following your bliss.
Definitely. I love that message, yes.
Doing some little bee guardians. I have these throughout the space. It's become my life, so they're always around, kind of buzzing around. One of the first things I sold when I came out here, I was close friends with the guy Miguel and this place called the Blue Demon. And, I really fell in love with the lucha culture. I was an artist, literally living in a loading dock and living off nothing. So I was like, could I sell stuff? So I started making these little luchadors.
Okay.
And I found a way to paint them fast. So I could do all these different luchadors, like Blue Demon and the Mascaras. And
Some hustle.
yeah, and they were kind of part of the thing. And I just have always loved this.
You got this monkey and this fight going on.
Yeah,
that's
the fight is an homage to this guy George Bellows. He's I'm actually from Columbus, Ohio originally, and the most famous painter from our city is named George Bellows. He's done the most iconic sports paintings ever. He's kind of from the 1800s into the 1900s, and if you look at them, you probably know the paintings. They're really cool. I like the unicorns, great symbol of magic.
Yeah.
I'm into the magic, wizardry.
Yeah.
So I got to throw in a unicorn in there. He's got kind of an evil-looking dude though on his back.
Yeah, totally.
It's kind of
pumpkin
trying
lantern.
to cause trouble. The unicorn is just giving him a ride.
Yeah, it's not associated, just giving him a ride.
Mm-hmm.
Now, okay, and one last thing. What is this little guy hiding in?
Yeah, that is my happy face businessman. I put him in everything. I put the little happy face dude in all my pieces. He's always in it. A lot of times, I'll have Guy on Mother Earth destroying him or ripping his head off. It's kind of a fun little man that I can put in everything that I can. He's kind of my symbol of inauthentic living. It's the masks we wear. When we take off the masks, we take off the emojis and the masks. It's the real person underneath.
Take off the emojis and the masks.
Take off the emojis and the masks. He's just hiding there. He's just making a little appearance.
Oh, I love it. All right, this was great. This was so great.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for explaining it.
My
It gives
pleasure.
me so much more insight and so much story in here. I wanted to ask, you run an award-winning gallery in downtown LA, and you're this sculptor. How do you balance everything?
Oh man, it's definitely hurts my neck. It's left and right brain, so business is very left brain, kind of right-handed. It's very strong, very rule-based.
Yeah,
Laws and rules, so I have to deal with that on the regular
Red tape,
and running the
paperwork.
business.
Everything I hate personally.
Yeah, it sucks. Artists don't usually like that part.
No.
I kind of the nerdy side of me likes it. I just
Okay.
like playing games. I like playing games, so that kind of there's a nerdiness to it that's fun.
So it works for you, huh?
It works, and then the right brain is the more kind of receptive side. That's the yin side, and my yin side is more open and allows me to be more free with my business. So that's how you run a good business. You know, you figure out a balance for yourself, and how do you contribute? How do you just not be a corporate, robot?
Yeah.
So I get to put myself, my art into it. I mean, when you see the gallery, you'll see all the art and the temple that we're building up above, and it's a creative space. So luckily, I'm given the chance to be able to do something special like that.
It is special, supporting lots of artists. All right, well, thank you so much for talking to me.
My pleasure.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Make sure you all check out Nathan's work and the Hive Gallery. And remember, always keep it dirty and support your local artists. Hey, Nathan, where can we check out your work?
You can check out my work at King Bee Me on Instagram, KINGBEE me, and Hive Gallery is our Instagram, HIVE Gallery.
Awesome. What's up with the bee thing?
You know, artists were always buzzing around. We're busy making good honey.
I love that, honey. If you want to support Patty, because we don't get funding here. We do this out of passion. And so if you can subscribe, share, tell your buddies next time you're out about the Dirty Patty Show, I'd really appreciate it. All right. Support your local artists. And have a wonderful day. Bzzz, I'm a bee.